Yeah, I thought about making something, well, I wouldn't say a little bit different, but I would say uh, another way, or how could you say it? Kind of like a meeting. That's it, yeah, a meeting kind of thing. So, I was looking through the YouTube comments earlier on this morning before I went to school because our school started already. And it came from the assassin. I do believe that's his name because I'm actually on another account, which is my old account that I made ages ago. And he's just discussing, well, replying to the other guy in the comment section below who was talking about getting his channel terminated as well, like I was earlier. And he was just saying that people should sign up so MrBossFTW can get banned, which is a really good idea. So this whole video, you probably can guess it right now, is a sign up competition. Well, not competition actually, a sign up event week. So as get as many votes, so you can have like three options. Like you can vote for him to be terminated, vote for a video to be taken down, or vote for the whole entire of his channel to be taken down, which means his Twitter, his social medias, and everything, and expose the hell out of him. Like with the doxing, the threatening behaviour, the racism, including the stolen gameplay, all of that. But obviously, I'll explain that in this video. So that's kind of like a wee like teaser taster for what this video is going to be about. So without that being said, I'm wasting any more time. I've got to make this quick because I am going in the bath in a few minutes. But I'm going to try and get this out as much as I possibly can. So if you guys do go on and to enjoy today's video, then make sure to drop a huge like below. Would really mean a lot. And also make sure to go in the description. I will have the read description link on the title, just so you remember to read the description, because it is very important, especially for what we're discussing about right now. And also make sure to hit that notification bell if you are new around here, so you guys can catch up for more videos like this in the future. But if you want to become first, or if for example there's a giveaway or something like that, then make sure to go and do that, and then you should be able to win the giveaway. But that won't be for a long time. But with that being said, let's jump right into this video. So we're gonna start off with the event. So when I upload this video, I'm also gonna speak to a couple of my friends who are on PS4, who you can probably see on the messages right now. You can add them as well if you're on PS4. They're all pretty chilled out dudes. And we're all like against Mr. Boss for the win. And we were just talking about getting his ass fucked up when it came to last night, I believe, or was the night before. But I will be talking to a lot of them tonight through Messenger, or through the PSN Messenger, just about getting his channel and how many votes can we get. And I will speak to all of them about it and see what they say, and see if they can join up as well. Because if you don't know this, and I'm sure pretty much all you guys do, but for the ones that don't, and for the ones that aren't really, that used to things like this, it's pretty much when a group of people together come into, a better location where no one else is going to hear, and it's all strictly all the haters. And maybe we'll add the odd disliker in, like the Mr. Boss for the win fans. You can probably tell I'm fighting now. I'm not sure if they're covered with other links or anything like that, but they look pretty bossy to me. So, yeah, obviously they're pissed off. That's good. That's good. So, yeah, this competition will be linked in the description. I'm gonna, try to get a friend of mine to help me make it, because I'm not exactly sure how you do this. It was kind of off the bat video I made here, but it just came into my mind because right now we're all trying to get into a Mr. Boss for the win crew lobby, because we know he's American, and all the Americans will be asleep by now, or at least coming up to being awake. So he's either out or he's either asleep. I'm not very sure because I am from the UK. I'm not sure whereabouts these guys are from, because most of them are American and from other countries like Australia and stuff like that. So we're all in a crew together, and I haven't spoken to them about it, but it came up in my mind that we should do this, and I think I should too. So I'm obviously going to tell them about the video and tell them that to watch it and all that, just so I give them the heads up and give you guys the heads up as well. So, and if you didn't know this, because I actually got carried away before by explaining the competition what it is before I actually move on here. What I mean is by excuse me there. What I mean is by the competition and like how many votes. Like if you get 100 votes or 150 votes, like I know that's probably way off the limit or a bit too much. It can happen. It can actually take down someone's YouTube channel, and YouTube's community guidelines would see that, and that is something that YouTube and we need to work on together. So it's kind of YouTube teams up with GTA 5 Online MrBoss for the win haters kind of thing. And I know that sounds pretty seepish and ridiculous, but that's how I would kind of describe it. I'm not sure any other better ways to do it. But yeah, I feel like this would be a good thing to do because it's not fair at all. Like, it's retarded. You know what I mean? He clicks baits. He's rude to people who, support him or ask him just politely about why did I not win the giveaway or why was I dismissed, because he does dismiss people who do win giveaways because they're fake and he doesn't want to lose that person because he knows one person finds out the other and it all butts off from there. And it kind of screws up his chances for him. So he's trying to, make kind of like a big deal out of something that isn't a big deal, which is, really not going to make the situation any more better. But hey, that's him. We can't really stop that apart from his channel, obviously. So I will be having a word with all of the members who are in our crew. If you don't know what the crew is, it's XIIII, I believe. I'm not sure if that's the full entire name. I just thought I'd quickly say it off the bat. I'll show you right. It's right. Oh shit, they're not on my session. I just realised they're not on my session. But you can go and join the crew, and it's you have to be. I think you have to be like a way high level. So if you're quite high level, and I know I'm not. I used to be like a level 200 to 300 back on Xbox One. Then my account got banned, so I was level 1, and I'm now 87. Now I moved to PS4. I've not been on for a while, so I'm still quite 10 level, but I've got pretty good experience for me as well. If you want to become part of the crew as much as becoming part of the competitive competition, then definitely hit AJ the Beast, hey HJ the Beast up on Twitter. I'll leave a link in the description as well as a shout out to him as well. But we're gonna move on to a bit more before we end this video for today, like I did say before this morning. Not this morning. I'll be going in the bath a few minutes in a minute or something like that. So yeah, Mr. Boss, or I call him Mr. Clickbait for the win, or Mr. freaking whatever, has done some pretty bad things in the community these last couple of days, and I think something like this, where we all team up together, would do the best. And I don't mean just Mr. Boss, like I'm talking about the whole entire community, including Zach Cox TV, which even though he doesn't get really that much into it, but he does clickbait. Obviously Mr. Boss himself, that Saints fan, Jobless Gary, even though they're his best mates, I might actually leave them, or we might leave them together, because they don't really clickbait. Well, I don't really see any videos about them. Maybe the odd one of him exposing Jobless Garrett or, that Saints fan, like all of them and stuff like that. So it's kind of, let's be Jimmy, not point for live, or the over 12-minute video mark with the like over 10-minute adverts, because you can have adverts that are over 10 minutes, and they can expand the adverts or pick adverts that are expensive with money because of how long they are, and that's how he makes his money. So that's exactly how most of them make their money. So having these guys terminated from YouTube and us coming together, it can make something quite cool, and it could make the community a lot better, because I'm going to say something in a minute that may change the deal here, but there's a lot of YouTubers like iDrama, and he's not obviously the biggest YouTuber, and he's got a lot of support, and I'm really glad he's got that, because he deserves a lot of it, because he's a really great guy. I will leave a link in the description to his channel and a few videos as well if I can. You've also got the other smaller YouTubers that use just their camera to record, and even though it's not really the best gameplay, because I will admit I wouldn't go for a camera recorded video for a DLC guide or something like that. I would go for a video, but at least I'm respectful towards those people and those guys and girls that do their best to produce content for people who like maybe struggle on finding correct information, but can't because the likes of Mr. Boss for the win. So a competition is something that we need to do, and I think if we all stay together and we all work hard together, I think we could make pretty much just something that I would say we haven't really done in a while, or no one's done before. I actually do think. I'm not sure if somebody has done, but yeah. So like I said before when I was talking about the competition, I'm not sure if I should change that. I've still got my eye on it. I'm still thinking about it right now, currently. Like if we should like get in a huge like PS party, like 20. I'm not sure how, because since I've been on PS for quite some time, I'm learning the skills around here and stuff like that. I'm not sure how many people you're allowed to have in a PS4 live party, but if it's over the 15 or 25 to 50 maybe, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, in fact, a big group messenger, we can all like talk together, and then obviously screenshot our opinions and stuff like that, and send them to YouTube or Twitter, and then they can get into contact with us, and it all bags on from them. Then they'll contact Mr. Boss for the win and tell them this is what's been going on and stuff, and they'll get to see what Mr. Boss for the win's really like. Like these videos are helping. Like look at all the other YouTubers. If none of this video content, was made in the first place, and you're looking for videos about Mr. Boss for the win being exposed, and it was just his videos, and there's no videos about him getting exposed because there's no uploads of people doing that, and all the other YouTubers that aren't interested in over 10-minute videos kept quiet, then Fernando, Shuffle Gamer, Asa, and all of them who do glitches as well, who we're talking about here as well, would be still out there, and I can guarantee the whole entire situation would be a lot more worse. It means there'd be people wanting to hack each other's channels just to, say that I've got a YouTube channel here, I hacked it, now I'm a huge famous YouTuber. Now and again that does happen, but it's very rare happens because it's hard to get inside a big YouTuber's channel with their backup emails and stuff like that, if something like that was to happen. But generally, I think that would happen a lot more often if like something like this never happened. And it did, and I'm really thankful for it, because we do our best, to teach like the younger people, including, maybe the older teenagers, about, these types of YouTubers and what's best for them. Like, is a YouTuber like iDrama good for you? Is a YouTuber like Central Gaming a good channel for you? We're going to move on to like the bad YouTubers now. Mr. Boss for the win. Do you think he's good for you? And the answer is definitely a no. And that's what we would say to you. And that's something like we kind of say to you if you were a fan of Mr. Boss for the win, but you're a chilled out fan, because most of the fans that Mr. Boss for the win has are really judgmental, really forcey, means like say this to you, we're gonna screw you over. You like they automatically call you names that you're not really classed as. And it's, as much as it being really, really XD, funny, shake my head, shit like that, it still can be quite annoying. So something like this, bring them in all in, it kind of would help. And our great friend who, exposes, but instead of like doing videos like this, by ranting on or, wanting to get people together like I am doing right now, that I don't think many people have done. I'm not sure if it means one or two. But anyway, though, the geographic he does, and it's from, I forgot it, that's it, Sonny. So Sonny makes videos when it comes to, the tryhard, and he will say, oh, the tryhard always likes, those good catchphrases as well. It's really made a whole new thing for the community. So I think having this huge, group kind of debate talk on who we should get rid of and who we're anti to and who we don't like would be quite a good idea, and I think that would kind of sum up and make the community a lot better. Because I know there's been a lot of more people, now I've said this before in this video for today, because, I've got quite a lot to say in this video. I've not been in, all of this shit before. I mean, like, I will admit right now, live on recording, that I used to like Mr. Boss for the win when I was younger. I think it was back in 2014. Like, it was not that far, and even though 2014 is quite far now, you know, it's quite a long time ago. I was in primary school. I was year 6. I'm now year 9, going to year 10 this November. And thinking about it became quite long, but generally it's quite quick and it's quite fast. Take a look there. I would always want to comment to Mr. Boss for the Wins video saying, can I have a shout out? And I was really cringy back then, and there was a lot of hits. Actually, no, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. There was not a lot of hate. I'm mistaken right there. There was no hate whatsoever. And that is because there was no clickbait. Until we reached into the more higher years, like 2015, and what I mean by that is when Rockstar Games and other game developers, you know, remastered their games, and other like Sony companies like PS, Xbox, and like recording companies and music companies, and just everything like that had all remastered themselves into like HD technology set. It all came crashing down. So this whole situation when it comes to Mr. Boss for the Win, and something like this would help. So yes, I was a Mr. Boss for the Win fan, and I became an anti-Mr. Boss for the Win person because of the amount of clickbait he did, and that's how I got involved in it, which was a good couple of years ago. And I wasn't so up on it. I mean, I wasn't really. I actually started making videos on other channels, and then deleting them and all that, because it was embarrassing where I heard my voice and I might have made a mistake, and it just went crashing down. Like I said before, a lot of that does happen when you first start out videos like this, because you've got to get the correct information so you don't make yourself look like a total idiot. But yeah, I would start off with his clickbaits, and I've been doing videos like this for quite some time on other accounts, and I obviously deleted them. If you didn't know by the recognition of my voice, I was the one who makes the money for adverts. I was the one that made the video on that. You can probably tell by my voice and, you know, my gameplay shit like that. So yeah, I was a Mr. Boss for the Win fan, and I made videos against him, and I made videos not against him, but now I'm officially a real person who is against him. Like, I don't like him one bit, and this is why I really want something like this to happen. And I know it can happen. Like, let's think about it right here. A lot of people may turn around and say, like, I'm talking about the whole entire publicity here, to people who would, you know, kind of agree with what I say. You can't make a competition because it's impossible. That's not the case. You cannot force people to hate Mr. Boss for the Win. That's one thing you cannot do, because people have their own opinions. They have their own remarks on other people, just like they have their own remarks on presidents. Like, a lot of people don't like Donald Trump because of the media. A lot of people don't like Obama because of what he did. A lot of people don't like anything. And I'm not trying to get political here or anything like that. You know, I'm just saying how it is. It's things like that. It's kind of like this with Mr. Boss for the Win and the whole clickbait community, including the fanboys and everything like that, who, you know, go against and, you know, say that this, that, and the other, say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and it's just, it all comes crashing down on people. I actually do think a competition like this could happen, and I think, or an event could happen like this, and I really do think that would work. So, let me know your opinion down in the comment section down below. I got this idea not just from my head, but I got this from the Assassin. I do believe that's his name. Yes, the Assassin 1989. And he wrote a comment when he replied to Atomic 534 or 534, and obviously him talking about, you know, getting, you know, getting a sign up competition together to stop Mr. Boss for the Win, and, you know, make YouTube, like, the community of themselves open their eyes and understand that this is what's going on, and that this is what everyone's wanting best for the community. So now that I've got that out of the way, before I end this video, I'm going to explain what's best for the community. This is not a video that I really make, and it's something that I will be making more often during my career of making videos like these in the future, because it's something that I'm passionate about. It means I love to, you know, show my emotions to the people I do not like, which is like Sanando. And even though they're YouTubers, they're still influencing bad remarks about other people onto younger kids. Like, a couple of days back, Jack Cox was stealing videos from Mr. Boss. Actually, no, sorry, it was Mr. Boss for the Win who stole videos from Jack Cox TV. And all the youngins are getting confused and everything, so that's why, main reason why I actually stayed away from that as well. But the main reason was, for this whole entire situation, is that the youngins will see videos like this and will automatically think that it's clickbait because we class Mr. Boss, Fernando and all that clickbait as well. And as much as we classing him as it. So it's a bad influence on younger children who have got younger minds, or for the other word, immature. Right? Not because I know there's people who have struggles with being mature and all that due to, problems and stuff like that. And I totally accept that, but it really needs to stop. And I'm passionate when it comes to making videos like this because I want the younger fan base of MrBossFTW to understand. And the ones who are really, chilled out and are like, oh, I don't know and all that. We have two sides about you, especially me. I have two sides about you. I have one side that I think, you're just being a bit stupid. And another side where I actually do believe that you find it hard or you get upset over somebody who gets upset. Because it's not nice to bully people. And I don't bully people myself. I've never been bullied in my life, but I know how it feels. Because, that's what most people go through. Especially when they're younger. Or especially if they're on a YouTube channel and, they say something and it upsets people and it all starts off like that. So I've seen it before but haven't experienced it. Which is luckily, but, and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what I've got to say for the younger fan base, to be honest with you. Because there's not really that much, to be honest with you. There's not that much to say to them. Apart from just either you're a pussy or you're a fanboy or even, this and the other. Or you can say you're an alright person or come and join us or come join the group. We'll get you, clean in the head, I like to say. And everything as well. So, link will be in the description and I will have screenshots to send to YouTube with you guys in it as well. Obviously for your, proof to them that we've had a competition together. But also for your own safety, so you don't get taken down or anything, to prove that you've been in the competition with us and stuff like that. But yeah, I will be contacting the boss for the win aunties who are on my. Also say it professionally, the bros are on my account right now. I'll tell them all of that as well. So without that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.